Hello, hello, welcome back. Hello Hans, welcome back to stream. Hoping you have a nice day. Still the usual artifact crowd. Later on today, I want to check out a game that I just saw. It's not a gacha game. It's nothing related. It seems to be some kind of detective game with an interesting premise. So I do want to check that out. Gonna take a look at a review of that game first to see if it's worth playing. But of course, we do the usual Genshin maintenance.
All right. Let's rock.
Welcome back, Shimon. Welcome in.
Try and stop me.
And hello, Rushi. Rushi. Hopefully I'll be able to get a build together of both Sandroni and Yaimiko by the end of this patch. It's quite demanding though. I think I'll spend probably one crafting.
Bring it.
Some elixirs to craft one artifact, that's what I mean. But I'm not gonna spend too much because there are also more characters coming out. So I do want to save my artifact elixir.
Let's ride.
Welcome in, Shika. Grab a bit of upbeat music. Gonna go with I can never go wrong. Well, I'm gonna try synth pop today.
Skyward. Let's ride. Skyward.
Not hearing anything. Is the song going? Oh, there we go. I cannot wait to hear the... Well, I say this basically every stream now. But technically we're in 7.0 special program waiting room. So it's only right to be excited about 7.0 special program. We do have a date, which is the usual date, as expected. So on Friday, we are going to watch that together on stream. It does require me to be about 1 hour earlier for my stream though, which I think I'll manage. You're thinking you want to avoid the live stream this time around? Fair enough. I can watch it and I can provide a summary of all the non-story related stuff if people want to. For example, just info on banners and potential quality of life stuff. don't remember, sorry, in the live of Friday what we shown or said. Special program, which is usually, well, if you have seen a special program in the past before for an upcoming patch, Hoyoverse usually gives information of the next patch, both regarding the lore, the character's banner, and Miniature Wonderland as they updates, potential some quality of life, just to get people excited about the next patch.
Let's ride.
That usually happens in special programs.
Rev the engines.
I'm not entirely sure whether it's gonna be a big special program or not, because usually a 0.0 patch special program will be big. However, they usually coincide with the anniversary of the game, and this time, because we skip a patch in Lunar version, we only go to a 0.7 patch instead of a 0.8 patch, so anniversary is going to be in 7.1 instead of 7.0. Not sure whether that will affect things or not. Yeah, special program.
All right. Full throttle.
Oh, jeez.
All right.
Smash your
All
scorch!
right.
Which will
Let's
it be?
finish this fast. That's all.
Rough. Halfway there. What, you went to sleep at 7 a.m.? Why? I hope you spend the time at night for something good, at least.
Yeah. Scatter. Skyward.
I've definitely had days where I go to sleep literally in the morning.
Yeah.
I cannot always say for good reasons.
Try and stop me.
Nutland we go. You spend it trying to upgrade your skirt. Huh. You could not sleep and you farm some exploration. Oh wait, hold on, I'm going the wrong way, I think. On another account, you spend all night smoking, playing Genshin. Got it. I hope you had fun. Usually, when it comes to upgrading a character in Genshin, usually we need to spend resin for it. Most of the progression in this game are resin locked. But they are very minor things we can farm even when we don't have resin. Like what I'm doing right now with artifact, and I mean I don't do the ore farming very often, but I guess it technically counts. Which Mizuki talent is important? Skill for damage and burst if you want the healing. Burst is only for healing. Technically it contributes a tiny bit of damage from the burst, but it's not important. And regardless, if Mizuki is the only healing character in your team, then maybe you will just not hate yourself as much by just leveling up her healing burst. I'll leave it at 6 or something. Do have C1 Mizuki. That is nice, but that does not change the priority of her talents. For the purpose of your question. Wrong burst.
Burn it down.
Artifact farming done. Hovering at around 6,500 bottles for right now. You had pieces to check, did some strongbox and crafted some pieces. At least now you have actual full crit rate, crit damage. It's still short, a 30% approximately from top Akasha percentage, but it's better. Nice. Yeah, I've seen you posting in Genshin Help, I believe. Congrats on all those Skirk team improvement. Okay, agenda today is going to include finishing a theater from my alt account here. And now, when I say alt account, there's only one. But in the meantime, I want to check out the some YouTube review video for the game I'm about to try. Oh no! Out of crystal cores. Shameful. Hello, Dinav. Welcome back. Hope you're having a nice day. Now you spend the last days of the patch on Sandrone and Nico's artifact domain. All the useless piece will go to Flint's strongbox. Nice. Since I'm here. May as well just get the ores as well. Okay, now I can condense my resin. Maybe I should just get into the habit of not even condensing resin at all on this account. And just straight up go farm. I should spend some time this week to work on event as well. I think event's going to end on Sunday, right? The latest one. So today is Wednesday. Okay. Thursday. Friday. Hold on. Friday. Saturday. Sunday. Yeah, it's gonna end at the end of Sunday. .0 cannot come sooner. That is true. I'm looking forward to the 7.0 special program. Is Sunday Summer Fontaine long? You need to do it on both of your accounts. I think it takes about 6 hours, 5 hours if you're fast. The event, if you just do it at a normal person pace rather than streamer pace, it's probably around 2 hours, maybe 2 hours and a half. Reading at a decently fast pace, but not exactly skipping everything. I think the minigame can be long if you don't know what you're doing yet. But on the second account, when you do it again, it's a bit faster. When Odette is released, will the Wolf Boy be better than C6GG or not? Can you give the buff numbers between the two? The Wolf Boy will be barely a tiny bit better at C6. The buff that GG provides, not a calculator. I need a notepad. Hold on. Yeah, it's just taking that now. Okay. GG gives 50% stellar damage bonus. Stellar damage. 20% attack from tenacity. Consistent cryo resonance. Alyosha C6.
People ought not be so frightened of ghosts. They are merely talking shadows, chattering away endlessly about their past affairs.
$20, $40, 40% on-field attack. 40% on-field stellar damage. 20% team attack, noblesse, not full uptime. %, divided by 4, team crit rate, not consistent cryo resonance. Okay, this is the comparison of Chi-Chi versus Alyosha C6. Chi-Chi C6 will add an additional buff, but from my calculation, Alyosha C6 is a tiny bit better than Chi-Chi C0. You can see here that this is better than this. This is a lot better than this. This is team increase. This is on-field increase. And Alyosha C6 has this. That's it. He's kind of trash. I think he's worse than I know. I know on release, at least at C6, I know on release, she is the best in slot character in Flint's team and Nefer team. Alyosha C6 on release is worse than Escofia in the same slot. Chi-Chi is a little bit worse than Escofia. What about the values when it comes to stellar stack thing? They are both similar.
Close your eyes. Fear the dark.
Alyosha generates 2 stacks, and that does not change with his constellation. Chi-Chi generates 2 stacks. Escofia also generates 2 stacks. Is it true that Valerie is 4-star on-field support and Midya is a 5-star electro off-field DPS? I read the same leaks that you do.
Defensive mode engaged. Ultimatum protocol. Absorption test.
I do not have... my uncles do not work at Hoyoverse, so I cannot give you any confirmation. Escofia only provides damage, right? Escofia provides 15% resistance threat to cryo damage because we would play, well, in a Sandrone team, there would be Sandrone, Odette, and Escofia. So there are 3 cryo characters in that team, and Escofia provides a personal damage alongside 15% cryo resistance decrease for the enemy. If there are only 2 cryo characters in the team, then Escofia provides 10% cryo damage, cryo resistance reduction for the enemy. Mentalist edits, I have not seen it. Oh, Alyosha actually provides 100 P. Yeah, my bad. That is actually my bad. I forgot about that. I forgot to mention during this showcase of the 2 characters here, but the calculation is not changed. I believe it's already in my Odette sheet, and you can see that comparison already. This is Alyosha C6. This is Chi-Chi C0. Chi-Chi C6, you have to be fast about casting Chi-Chi burst, but it's gonna be a few percent, about 5% increase, more like 3% increase to the team when we use Chi-Chi's burst. Let me double check. In this team with Alyosha C6, I have given Sandrone his attack buff. I have given Sandrone Alyosha stellar damage buff, and I have also given Sandrone Alyosha C6 elemental mastery buff. Yes, that's the final result. Oh wait, not on-field attack. No, EM. The big question is, what's the minimum requirement for the hoof boy to be usable? What do you mean by the minimum? You mean in terms of constellations or farming? If you're asking in terms of farming, all of his stats only increase his damage, his personal damage. He does not need any particular stats to buff. Now, we need to level up his skill talent for him to buff. Let me double check. I believe it's skill talent, not burst talent. We need to level up his... Yep, his skill talent. His burst is just personal damage. And his healing is from a passive, so we don't have to level up anything. He is a relatively cheap character to build. We don't even, well, I guess we do need to level him up because we want his talents, his skill talent to be high, so we still need to level him up. Now if you're asking about constellation of Alyosha, if you don't have a C6 Alyosha, I recommend just using Chi-Chi 100%. If you don't have Chi-Chi, then rough one. Use C6 Diona or C6 Beidou instead. You can also try to select a Chi-Chi from a standard character selector when they do that. Should do that soon. Yeah, crazy, right? Alyosha went from better than Illawa to worse than Aino. I would not say that he's exactly better than Illawa, but he actually is not even best in slot in his team at C6. What can I say? The mere fact that they, I think in V4, they gutted his buff. They changed his buff from team-wide buff to only buffing the on-fielder. And holy moly, that absolutely put the nail in the coffin of that guy. Oh, we're listening to some kawaii music today. Not having GGs like me, the unluckiest unlucky motherfucker or unlucky luckiest motherfucker. Actually, hold on. So let's watch something on YouTube real quick. I intended to do that, but I forgot. Since we were mentioning Alyosha. Alright, first of all, I want to watch this. And second of all, I want to watch a review of a video game I am currently eyeing. No. Oh wait, what? Oh, wow, hold on. That looks dangerous. I'm sure they know what they're doing. And no way. That too. This is a great creator. I've seen a lot of his stuff. Just from looking at some Dungeons and Dragons stuff, his videos just keeps appearing. He does a lot of bow tricks. That's a funny dude. Number 9 is most effective. Short circuit up. Okay, I need to take a review of a game. 12 minutes review. And ideally, I want a review that do not have a spoiler. So this is a thriller kind of detective vibe game that has the potential of finishing quickly. So I'm thinking of I may get it on Steam today and try to finish the game of the detective gameplay within 2 hours, so I can refund the game after. We'll see if it is worth our time. It was 4 years ago, huh? Wow.
"12 minutes doesn't seem all that unique on paper. When you boil it all down, it's a fairly traditional point-and-click adventure game that takes place in one setting. But where things get interesting is that it's also a time loop mystery. So even though you have all of your puzzle objects at your disposal from the jump, they'll need to be combined in intentionally different ways over the course of dozens and dozens of loop resets during the full 6 to 8 hour story in order to unlock new
6 to 8 hours! Alright then.
information. It's a fresh twist on a genre I've loved since the original Monkey Island days, and the story is good enough to make me immediately want to talk to someone else who's also finished it.
No way! Can we do this in 2 hours, chat?
Think of 12 minutes and its time loop as a house of cards. You can build it using anything in the deck, but if you make one mistake, it'll collapse and you'll have to start all over. Sometimes you'll knock it down on purpose in order to get something you need for your next proper attempt to finish it.
Okay.
It's also somewhat flexible. When I talk to two
Outer Wilds? Wait, what is Outer Wilds? Outer Wilds is a 2019 action-adventure game developed by Mobius Digital and published by something. The game follows the player character as they explore a planetary system stuck in a 12-minute time loop that resets after the sun goes. Oh, okay. Oh. Ah, I see. It's similar concept here. But probably gonna take a longer time. If I want to follow that 2 hour gameplay thing, I'll probably have to go for this one. Hold on. Let's finish the review.
Two other people who played it, I found that each of us took a slightly different path to arrive at the conclusion. That story sees your character, voiced by James McAvoy, walking in the front door of your apartment at the beginning of the game, where your wife, played by Daisy Ridley, is eager to share some news. She greets you and offers a dessert.
Share nudes?
Guess who made dessert? Let me know when you're in the mood.
A few minutes later, though, a cop, voiced by Willem Dafoe, knocks on the door claiming to have a
Willem Dafoe?
arrest. One wrong move,
I know this already. Willem Dafoe being in here is the reason I want to try that game out. James McAvoy is it's a pretty big name too. Oh yeah, I mean, he's definitely big. I don't know who is the VA for the woman though.
Fast, and the loop starts over.
We can talk.
Fuck. You also can't leave the apartment, as doing so also resets the loop. That confinement sometimes felt comforting as I tried to figure out what to do next and discover why this cop was so hostile, since I knew the answer was in the room somewhere. There were no other locations I could have missed something in. But of course, if you do get stuck, which I did once until I stumbled onto a new path by accident, that same one-bedroom flat can feel frustrating too. Things can get ground up to levels of dark if you want them to, and it'll be up to you. Those are just clever ways you're allowed to take out frustration when you get stuck, or if they can be used as legitimate.
Well, that's graphics.
Story forward. Of course, you've got items scattered around the apartment you can pick up, use, and combine with other objects. Things like coffee mugs, a kitchen knife, spoons, the aforementioned desserts, and your
And stop watching here, and you feel like everything's gonna be spoiler next. Well, they did say there's no spoiler. Is a comment saying there's spoiler? No, then I'm fine with it.
phone, just to name a few. You can pick any of them up and they'll be added to your inventory in classic point-and-click adventure style, and figuring out how and when to deploy them is key to advancing the plot. The small but star-studded voice cast does a great job of bringing the story to life, and Defoe is particularly menacing as the cop.
There we are. Thank you for understanding why it needs to be this way.
Oh.
There's also a subtle, drama-enhancing score that complements key moments nicely.
Gameplay mechanics also kind of spoiler, depends on the person. Sure.
Also, the ability to fast forward through dialogue you've already heard many times in previous loops
that's
is
great.
invaluable for keeping things from getting too repetitive.
Oh, that's great.
Visually,
Yeah.
meanwhile, 12 minutes is very simplistic, and 8 hours is a long time to be looking at the same top-down view of your apartment. The frequent clipping issues and very rudimentary Sims-like animations don't help, but it's the kind of nitpick I learned to live with as I became engrossed in the central mystery. And that mystery absolutely pays off. Writer-director Luis Antonio deftly paces the peeling of the story's onion layers. I was surprised when Steam showed
Hey, new emote.
7.5 hours on my initial run-through. It didn't feel that long, and I mean that in a good way.
Well, you know what? If I end up playing the game for 7 or 8 hours, then maybe I should be paying the for the game, because it would be time well spent.
No, wait!
It's difficult to convey my enthusiasm for 12 minutes' time loop mystery without discussing what happens at the end, but like Inside, I'd be doing you a grave disservice by giving anything away. What I can say is that the payoff is worth it, and the clever way in which writer-director Luis Antonio flips the traditional point-and-click adventure on its head makes for a compelling bit of unconventional storytelling that could only have worked as a game. Throw in great performances from 3 respected actors, and the result is a memorable crime worth solving.
Okay. I'm down, actually. If there's one more review I can watch, gonna be sold. That is definitely gonna be spoiled. Do not recommend. Okay, you know what? Let's hear a perspective that is against it.
This video is...
Alright, let's get a little bit of gameplay in here. We're gonna watch that video in a bit. What is this stage again? So this is the current month theater. I have not completed it on my account. This is my old account, so I am doing that now as the theater is about to reset in a few days. Gonna sneak that in here. So what are these enemies? I think I can play Sino against them. I do not want to use Bayonet, so this is my likely option right here. Okay. So Alyosha on-field buff, is it better than Chi-Chi's team buff when in case you got EIC is C3 compared to Sandroni C0 and Odette C2? Yes. The more invested your off-field characters are, the more important team-wide buffing is. The more invested your on-field character is, then the more important on-field buffing is. It's rather straightforward. So yes, if your team has high constellations for off-field characters, generally, and especially for a character like Yamiko that does personal damage, well, Yamiko Constellation does provide buffing. It's a gray area, but all in all, I would say that Alyosha is just not worth building. Especially if you already have enough characters. Maybe in the future if they release another character that can use Alyosha well. But not really at this stage. Not really for Sandrone. Now, Alyosha does have a nice things going on for him. That is his burst taunts the enemy. It's similar to... It's hard trying to talk. When I'm playing. It's similar to Tanari E, which taunts the enemy and generally help keeping them inside the area. And that can be nice for Sandrone, since she is the Novelette without C1, and she can be interrupted by enemies. The taunting is not that amazing though, because the area of Alyosha burst is very small. Beidou still struggling to burst even after the buff, huh? Alright. Hello, Dino. Fowl farming. Nice. You want to have the best team for Stygian basically next patch. That's why you invested in asking this. You want to plan ahead. I am going to say that Stygian next patch, an enemy has an electro shield. So value of Alyosha further tanks. Electro shield means electro damage are nullified. And we need more cryo characters to apply elements to break the shield. So in next Stygian, there is very little value to using Alyosha. Yeah, Hoofboy Trust. We'll go with that. Can I use Melt here? Is Ganyu Melt actually good? Hold on. Let's see. Well, Ganyu Melt I kind of have to use Bayonet, and if I use Bayonet, then I may as well use Alikino, right? Okay, let's go with this.
Eyes on me! Teamwork is true!
I love pinning the enemies against the wall so they stay in my bayonet circle. I love that. This is not very good because this enemy is currently in the Outer Wilds right now.
Everybody stand back!
And it's gonna be out of my bayonet circle soon, I think.
Overrule!
We have time.
Teamwork is great!
That may have been an overkill. $215,000 Fowls. God damn. So what do you want to know? Because building two characters when the farming is not even available for the patch before the patch. I think there is a double Mora and XP event this patch, which is gonna be next week. So there is something, but definitely I would say save resource on building Alyosha. Alyosha is kind of just really useful when for new players that just joined the game in 7.0. That's basically the only purpose of Alyosha in terms of meta. When a new player just joins the game in 7.0 because they're excited for SNEZH, or maybe they're coming back from a players that has stopped playing in the previous version, now they can get perhaps Sandroni if they are quick from this patch, or next patch they can get Odette and get a team with Cryo Traveler using Alyosha as an electro option. They don't have to pull Yamiko. That's it. And C0 Alyosha is better than C0 Beidou. C0 Alyosha is worse than C6 Beidou. It's just that a new player is likely not gonna have C6 Beidou. Oh, right, I see. The local specialty in the talent books. Fair enough. I can grab... Yeah, I think I can start grabbing a flints here. That's fine too. I'm just gonna start building a strong team to tackle a... Do I need that strong team that soon? Maybe not. Grab a Changli.
Just sharpen my spear.
C0 Alyosha versus C0 GG is worse. C0 Alyosha don't even consider though, for anyone who has GG. See, okay, well, hold on. I think I have to fix this thing. Have I done this list? I think I've done this list in the past. Did I not save it? I have done a list that says how valuable is the electro last slot for a team. I've done that in some video. Oh well. Oh, that video only compares different electro options together. I guess that's not gonna answer the question of Alyosha versus GG. But anyhow. What's the point of releasing a character if they don't function as C0 in any team? It is a free character. And once again, the purpose is to use as an electro option that's better than Beidou C0. Official. For a new player or a returning player. There is a function if you want to go that way.
Judgment is upon you. Their penance is due.
This is ass. I'm trying the combo of a Sino in a stellar team, but combo is so ass.
Get it on. Power that can hit Python. Think you can bully me? Can't handle your drink.
Nowhere to run. Your sins weigh upon your soul.
1, 2, 3, 4. E 1, 2, 3, 4. That's one. Oh fuck.
Your penance is due.
1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, I guess I have to E.
Stand condemned. Guilty.
This is beyond trash. What a combo. Whew. His charge attack during his burst is very scuffed. It's technically the best combo, and just needs a little bit of practicing. Just taking the opportunity to try out his stuff. So 1, 2, 3, 4 E. 1, 2, 3, 4 charge attack, and I'm late for the thing on screen. Was it that actually? Let me double check. Hold on, let me search something for the combo from S. Sino. Okay, hold on. I'm watching someone else playing it. EQ 1, 2, 3, 4 E 1, 2, 3, 4 charge 1 E 1, 2, 3, 4 charge 1 E 1, 2, 3, 4 charge 1 E. Alright. His gameplay is so bad. It's rough.
Let's get it on! Power that ended touched on! Sayonara special!
Nowhere to run. Judgment is a
1, 2, 3, 4 E. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, no. What? How? No way. How? How did the other person do it? Wait, is that actually 4 or 3? Maybe that's N3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. I have to try that. Hold on. Wait, let me try this real quick.
Your sins weigh upon your soul.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's the 4th attack. That is the 4th attack.
Let's get it on! To ashes! Can't handle your drink! Huh, shake it!
Zuta, through me, justice is served. You stand condemned. Guilty.
Yeah, no.
Waste of time!
You stand condemned. Your penance is due.
We're gonna be okay with that, I think.
Take this! Eyes on me! Let's go, let's go! Sayonara special!
Surrender. Judgment is upon you. You stand condemned. Guilty.
I'm just skipping the charge attack entirely here.
Your penance is...
And alas, we don't have enough damage for this. Shuffling it up. Shuffling it up. And I'm just gonna do this. I chose electro resist enemies. That's okay.
Eyes on me!
Through me, justice is served.
New code, thank you.
Guilty. Your penance is due.
3, 4. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Charge. Okay. Sneak that in there.
You're toast! I'm the fried man! To ashes!
Your sins weigh upon your soul.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Charge! Holy crap. Holy scuff. If you want to play Sino Stellar Superconduct and you want it to be good, better practice your combo. I actually cannot redeem the code. Oh, I can actually. Get that code. You remember that you have to do IT? Good thing you remember, right? Because it's gonna reset in 2 or 3 days. Oh. What does it give me? Oh, I see. Well, generally for a Mora code, I will not bother ping people on Discord, but it's nice. Thank you for sharing the code. Okay. Let's grab this character. What's this character? Should I grab the stingy option here, or should I grab the decent option? Does Sino need the help? Maybe he does. Maybe he does. Okay, let's grab a decent option.
Behold, the Prinzessin der Verurteilung.
And maybe I can go poor on the other characters for support purpose. Yeah, probably I can do that. Can he even be helped? I mean, we can help him by doing damage for him. That's one way.
Nowhere to run. Judgment is upon.
Oh, I just realized. Okay, hold on. I do not want a pyro character in here. Hello, Neil. Welcome back. I do not want a pyro character in here, so let's grab this character.
Surrender.
Superconduct before it was cool.
Midnight, fantastic!
Next match.
Can't handle this!
You die. Through me, justice is served. Your penance is due.
Oh, George attacking up. Oh my god, that's not good enough. Ah!
Guilty.
Punishment! Shake it, ass, Sayonara!
Can he even be helped, Dad? Nope. That's mostly on me. I'm missing all of these. I'm trying to be optimal with the combo. But maybe I should just go with a lower ceiling combo and just get all the E's in the correct timing. You wanna hear me saying the thing for the fish or the princess thing? What thing?
Your sins weigh upon you.
Prinzessin der Verurteilung?
Guilty. You stay condemned. Guilty. You stay condemned.
Punishment!
As you wish, me.
Well, Princess and Devil ulti low. Oh my god, I'm serving some justice! Where is my thing? Sino, where's your thing? Ain't no way. I think we are not using Sino. Okay. I don't think we're using Sino for this. Am I expanding my Columbina right now? That'll be rough. Capital R, rough. It improved the damage? Goddamn. Gotta call her full name. I don't think I can even remember her full name. It's much more mouthful than that. Princess never heard it.
Judgment is upon you.
Hello, Rock the X-Real.
Guilty. Your penance is due. He's taken.
Chill.
Your penance is due.
Brother, chill.
You can bully me, Diana!
Surrender. Through me, justice is served. Guilty.
1, 2, 3, 4. Or yeah, let's just go for that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Dash 1, 2. 2, 3, 4. Dash 1, 2, 3.
Your penance is
Book alive!
midnight venta.
Shaking hands!
Your sins weigh upon your soul. He stand condemned. Your penance
Holy
is
charge attack.
guilty. Your penance is due.
Your pattern is due. Okay. Okay. Do I want Alakino? Can I get away with this? Can I get away with this? Mong. Maybe I need this.
Access denied! You can't run!
And I mean, Electro is supposed to be good for this boss. I think this is kind of griefing.
All hail! Born of ice and frost. Judgment! Punishment! Everybody stand back! Let's light it! Book alive! No touching! This is long overdue!
Yeah, this is worse. Deez Nuts is a Canadian crime comedy drama television series created by Paul Haggis and produced by Allen's combination from its premise in April 23rd. You have a lot of reference. Unfortunately, I just don't get a lot of them. I believe the good course of action here is Alakino it up. And maybe visual for the mechanic of the boss. I'm gonna grab this. I think, you know what? I think we spend too many good characters in here.
I'm going in! Think you can bully me? Let me eat!
What is the Diona for? A shield.
Overruled! Ha! Everybody stand back!
I am going to need facial, and I.
Overruled. Hi. Teamwork is strength. Think you can bully me?
Can I say where facial is from? I don't even know the entire thing. I can look it up. Sure. If you can type it out, I can try to say it. I cannot find it right now.
Lay to bed. Get the lock. Go in. Wings of darkness. Transfix. Let's light it up. Everybody stand back.
Oh, Visuals got it.
Let's get it on. Go in. nod-krai. I think that's how you say it. I wasted 3 good characters for this. I think that's how they say the name of that place in the game. Do I want an Escofia right now? Do I want a Flins right now? You know what? A Flins might be able to just do a card stage, Arcana card stage. I'm down for it. I do not want this buff at all. And did I own this? I did not. Sure, why not? At the ready.
Don't care about this. Oh, I do not have a lot of cryo characters. Okay. Well, this GG has not done quest at all, no. So she's kind of useless. Scrap this.
My mind is completely blank.
I don't think I'll be able to get all the stars here. So at some point I might just have to give it up and start going without the stars. Can I do a bad stage right now? Can I do Amber, 1, 2, and Sino? I could do one of those. Would that be enough? I can use Ganyu for this too. It's technically a taunt from her skill. Okay, I'm... Well, I don't like any of these stations. Let's try this first, because I always have the option of quitting it.
Your journey ends here, Lord of Sand. Your sacrifice is ready.
Doesn't matter. Be silent. I just want a cheap character with the 4th slot.
Be silent.
Maybe a tiny bit slow here.
Observe. Be silent. Night falls.
You are not welcome here.
The night comes. Close your eyes.
Your coming was foretold.
Night falls.
I wait.
Your journey ends
A moonlit night for all.
Your sacrifice is ready.
I'm actually dying. Right. This stage drains HP, right?
Fear the dark.
Your coming was
Yeah, I think this stage drains HP or something.
Be silent.
eternal awakening.
So I do need a character that can provide some amount of sustain. That's fine. That's gonna be Diona.
Your journey ends here, Lord of Sand.
I would like them to group up.
Go, look at you, Boontail.
Close your eyes. Be silent. Do you fear the dark? The long sleep beckons.
Coming was foretold.
Journey ends here.
It's really nice that they are giving a lot of energy for Flint, so I can afford to use a big burst as well. Oh my god.
Coming was
God.
foretold.
Get it together, Diona.
Be silent. Do you fear the dark?
Your journey ends here, Lord of Sand. Your sacrifice is ready.
Do you fear the dark?
Shadow Raven.
I might be able to do 3 bursts of Flint.
Coming was foretold.
Close your eyes. Be silent. To
Eternal
dust.
oasis.
Journey ends
Beware the creatures of the night.
here. Sacrifice is ready.
Your coming was foretold.
Come on.
Eternal
A moonlit night for all. Just by
Can be a bit close here.
Look at you.
Be silent. Observe. To dust.
Your sacrifice is ready.
Be silent.
Your coming was
dust.
foretold.
Nice. Okay. I'm down to spending these characters to get one of these harder stage. How much DPS is Inefa and Columbina duo at C0R0? Are you assuming that they have a 4-member team or just those 2 characters in the team? I am not entirely sure about 2 characters, but I believe that a 4-character team with Columbina and Inefa and say Sucrose and Fischl, that team is around 115 to 120. 120, say that. Do I need more sustained characters? I think it's time to get some decent characters in here. So honestly. There's more than right and rational. Fair enough. Yeah. Yeah. 120 is more than right and national. Right and national is what? It's not a high bar. Is that 70? Okay, I think I need... I hope I don't regret this. I'm gonna try to use 2 taunt characters in here. So Ganyu has a taunt and Amber has a taunt. Who are the other trash characters I'm willing to give away? This character, and I'll grab a sustain.
Go, fairy bunny! No escape! My God.
Sustain, and then my on-fielder.
Judgment is upon us.
I hope he does enough damage to draw their aggros. Nope. Look over here, sir. Thank you.
Access denied. For Rex weapon. Let it rip. The night
that's not the on-fielder.
Nowhere to run. Through me, justice is served. Stay condemned.
I would like to kill them both at roughly the same time, so I have 2 new enemies to taunt at the same time.
No one escapes my sight. Stars, shine for me.
Good die. Your penance is due.
Okay, the stage is going decently.
No touching.
Using 2 taunts here paid off.
Oh, mine's the command.
Nowhere to run. Your sins weigh upon your soul. You stay condemned. Guilty. You stay condemned.
Born of ice and fall. Get it. Let it rain. Bet you can't keep up. The night is cold. Stars, shine for me. This is long overdue.
Oh,
No touching.
alright, we good. Your base for like 3 years were carried by Raiden National. Oh yeah, Raiden National has been good. It's just that from Fontaine onward, they really ramping up the how much power grip is taking place. So Raiden National is just falling behind. Hello Consulate, welcome back. I can go for gaming, right? I believe I do have a good gaming build on this account. And I kinda need some good characters right now. Do I have a sustain though? It can be okay to grab a sustain. There are better sustains than this. Free! I love free! $20 less flowers to get 1 character's back. I'm down for that. I'm down to get maybe Fisher or Bennett or Alekino. Let's hope. Oh, this can still mess me up. I don't like that. You cannot keep up with power grip. No, you cannot. Bet you can't keep up with power grip. I realize that's an Amber's voice line after the fight. Yeah. This is not even great. This is not even great. I have 1, 2, 3. I have 3 in 7 chance of getting a good characters. I don't like that chance. Just gonna go ahead and grab this. Oh, okay. Big mystery catch. 2 characters, huh? Now this can be a chance worth taking. Companion events will cost 10 field flowers. And I anticipate getting a companion how many more times? Maybe 1, 2, 3, 4 times. That will net me a total of 40 flowers. I believe that's gonna be worse than this. Should be more conservative with how many characters I'm going to get. Maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Take the rest 2 random. I went with the safe option. The option of random
does not return them to my cast. They return those characters to the alternate cast. So I still have to spend flower to get them. It's quite costly. I don't think it's really worth it.
I'm all warmed up.
If all of my spam characters are good characters, I may consider it, but there are a chance of just getting 2 trust character being returned as well. That's my reasoning behind it. I'll need an electro character to deal with these. Oh wait, I can deal with this without needing to use Columbina. That's decent. I can also use Gaming here. I can use Shangling. I should maybe save Shangling for the boss that requires a lot of pyro here. But regardless, I think this is gonna be a good stage for me. Can I get away with using Shangling now? I still have Mavuika remaining in here. I still have Durin. Okay, I'm down with using Shangling now. I even have Kid Edge for the Pyro Shield or Pyro requirement boss. I'm gonna use Shangling now. I'm just gonna use this, and this. Looks fine to me. Shangling should have enough energy, right? No way she doesn't have enough, right?
Time to ignite. A new eat this. Go, get them. No escape.
Many happy returns.
Scorch and burn. Fire. You're toast. Let it rain.
The enemy stays in one place. That is fine. I was expecting the enemy to be all over the stage, and I have to chase them around. Now back to the age-old question that I usually pose to myself whenever I clear a stage with a lot of time remaining. Could I have done that with a weaker team and save stronger characters for later? Maybe I would be able to do this without Traveler. Is it worth it? Maybe I will be able to do this without Game. Profound words of wisdom can only come from first character we get. She's been telling us this whole time. Wait, who? Oh, right.
Time to ignite.
Amber.
Eat this. I'm right there. No one escapes my... Not now. Don't be scared.
I guess we're shangling it up. And we can use Traveler as the on-field character here.
Nice and spicy. Bye, Everlast. No escape.
I think my Amber actually has no blast, so let me make sure to use her burst. Let's not delude ourselves here. Changling's the main damage dealer. Now this seems a bit too rough.
Don't be scared. No one escapes my sight. Go very quick. Nice and spicy. Yeah! A new dawn rises! No escape! Get up! My guiding stars! Stars!
Yeah, I think this is too rough. Teach you how to play gaming? You want the vanilla version of gaming, or you want the try-hard version of gaming? I think I can take the opportunity to try that. I'm gonna save. I'm actually gonna save Shangling here. So I think I'm gonna go with this and this. What if the Pyro was proper DPS build? Well, she's not. I think the Pyro Traveler could be the on-field DPS if I have given her... Well, that was 270 ER low. If I have given the Pyro Traveler more offensive stat, I think she could have done that stage. Predictions for mechanics beyond stellar stuff beyond 7 elements. They might do the rhyme grass thing. I think what they are doing right now is they are revisiting some reactions that do not have a lot of presence in the game, and they're doing something new for them. They are doing some stuff with specific lunar or specific geo reaction and specific anemo reaction as well. So before, geo reacting with pyro, hydro, electro, cryo is always going to be the same. Anemo reacting with pyro, hydro, electro, cryo is always the same. But now they differentiate lunar crystallize, which is geo plus hydro, and they also differentiate stellar swirl, which is anemo plus cryo. I'm okay with them doing that, making those reactions a bit more unique. They may do something next with overload, I think. That from the moment the Chevres, that is, well, the reaction itself does not really do anything special. A lot of characters wants that reaction so that they receive more buff from Chevres or Durin, but that's about it. What can receive more buff? I think Melt and Vape are absolutely fine. They don't need to receive anything more. They are still some of the better reactions in the game. Yeah, Cryo plus Electro is stellar conduct. Cryo plus Pyro, Cryo plus Hydro. Freeze could use something. Freeze boring. But if they're not gonna do it in the cryo region, they may not do it at all. Electro Pyro, Electro Hydro, Electro Cryo, yeah. Hydro Pyro, Hydro Electro, Hydro Cryo, yeah. The main 4 elements is already kind of good. Maybe there's something gonna be with overload. Do you think DPS Pyro MC is worth building if your only Pyro is Alakino? No. Absolutely not. Pyro MC is so far behind. It's not even funny. Pyro MC is maybe 70k, 80k. Now, Cryo MC is another question. Cryo MC is an entire different beast, right? If you get Odette, Cryo MC is pretty nice character. Well, I guess technically you need Yamiko too, but Alyosha is a okay substitute. Would a character that has the ability to make an enemy has any permanent aura be interesting? That would just be SNEZH, right? Now, if you say that enemy has a permanent aura and immune to that aura that we've given them, now that's interesting. Because otherwise it's just gonna be a Cryo SNEZH, a Pyro SNEZH, a Electro SNEZH. And that's something that's already in the game. It can make some teams team building options a bit more interesting, but that's not really something entirely new. Alright, real quick on gaming, I'm just gonna spend 1 or 2 of the stage. So the typical way to play gaming is you burst, you use your skill, and you wait for the little doggo to return to you, so you have another skill to use, you have another skill to use, you have another skill to use, and that's it. That's the typical way of playing gaming. The non-typical, well, it's still leaning on his mechanic, but we optimize for the time of the doggo returning to him.
Up to it, Manzai.
I'm catching the doggo mid-air. I'm catching the doggo mid-air. Catching it mid-air. So that's the source for the weird movement I do. So let's count how many skill plunge I'm able to do. If I do it in the regular way.
Many happy returns.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's it.
Up to it, Manzai.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And obviously doing it more times means more damage. Can I go with 8 actually?
Many happy returns.
Nope, that was not good. I have to specifically catch the doggo from mid-air for the timing to line up right.
Up to it, Manzai.
Otherwise, I keep having to chase him, and that's not good. 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. Did you hear 6, 7? You did. 6, 7, 6, 7, 6, 7.
Time to ignite! A new the night is cold. Stars. No!
Many happy returns.
My tiny stars. Whoa. Get it. Let it rain.
Mighty mythical beast.
Time to ignite! A new... The night is cold. Stars. Go, go, fairy butter. No!
Many happy returns.
Ooh, I got 8. Let's go.
Scorch and burn! It's cold. Mine's a bit... No one escapes by...
Mighty mythical beast.
Eight again.
Yeah! By everlasting... Stars, shine through. Get it. Let it rain.
Up to it, Manzai.
UID clears up basically 20 plus retry and one lucky run where everything goes right. Yeah, it does work like that sometimes. This is very RNG. I'm gonna grab with good characters here. I'll grab some melt upgrade. I would like to, well, I guess I cannot. Okay. This is gonna be I have to use flames here, which is unfortunate. Okay, that's not too big of a deal. I should plan for the last boss as well. I should plan for the last boss. This is my only bow character remaining. I need to get this character for the last boss, otherwise it's GG. Yeah, I should have planned a tiny bit earlier, but... Oh, wait, I still have Ganyu. Okay, good. So I have to save either Ganyu or Overrun for the last boss, the flying drake, so I can shoot its wing. They always give me the... And after that, no character can be invited. Well, I think that's a decent one. It gives us a character before the stage instead of after the stage. It's not the best, but in situations that we need a character right now instead of after the stage, it can be good. But we got Overload for last. I could do that. I could just put Mahuiga Overload for anything, basically. So what I currently have right now is I could do a Flames carry. I can do some half-ass Durin carry. I can do some half-ass Gaming carry. But the condition has to be right. This is my get out of jail free card for 2 stage right here. This is a C2 Mahuiga. I think Inefa will be able to get me through 1 stage, and Kinich can probably get me through 1 stage and 1 scuff one. So I'm fine with using my flames here. Tower defense. Tower defense... I'm not sure if you were here when I do the tower defense thing. Tower defense, we can just cheese it with characters with taunt abilities. Ganyu has it, Amber has it, Tanari has it, Mona has it. That's all the characters I can recall right now. Probably there's a few more. Alyosha is gonna have it with his burst. It's not big, but he has it. Am I down to use so many good characters right now? Maybe I'll go with this option. Don't know if I want to use that many good characters. Okay, maybe Yansan and this character. Lynette? Oh yeah, Lynette. You're right. Forgot about her. Her boss is pretty good for that purpose.
You can't run. Lights out.
Lynette has definitely saved me quite a few times in that stage.
Control breathing.
Yeah, we have the damage. Not worried.
Silent. Observe. Be silent. Do you fear the dark?
Blame midnight for all. Quick as a flash. Start the clock.
I think I'm okay with that team. Yeah, there is not really any worse option. Well, I guess I could do this, but it's also kind of weird. It's a bit weird. Okay. Okay, and you know what? I'm fine with that team. I'm fine with it. Let's redo that clear. I was just making sure that I would not regret using that team.
Observe, be silent. Do you fear the dark? Close your eyes to dust.
Judgment! Surge! A new moon start! Lights out! Yeah!
Be silent. Steady now. Close your eyes. Night falls.
Okay, I think the path forward is pretty decent. Would I like to grab an Inefa? I would. Is there any way to get an IT help? IT help would just be build your characters better. I think IT help is too painful to do. I think it's taking too long to do, and it's heavily dependent on the account's build rather than having knowledge of the game. So generally I gravitate away from doing that. I'm down for Genshin. Yeah. I think it's quite time consuming for each help. The base help can probably be done in an hour, and station help can probably be done in an hour and a half. A healer help is like a 2-hour thing to go through everything. Am I down to play? Am I down to play some SNEZH? I'm down. I'm down.
Glad to be working with you.
I would like more pyro characters at some point. Yeah, horizontal build requirement basically. We have to get out of our way to specifically build for those. Using Ganyu is quite risky here because I would be using a bow character. I may not get an Auroron later. I'm gonna try SNEZH first.
Faster! Stronger!
Watch out! A turning point?
Time to ignite! A new...
Locked on!
Bow before your king!
Ow. Ow.
Measly insect! Quick as a flash! Stay out of my way!
Watch out!
Bye, Everlast!
Decay! You Target acquired.
That hurts. What the hell?
Let's
Leave it to me.
Yeah, this is not a reaction that got buffed in here. I could probably play it a bit better, but it's kind of rough.
For the Lord of the Night. Turning point. Locked on.
Come on.
Controlled breathing. Full speed ahead. Time to ignite.
Decay.
Quick as a flash. Let's
Watch out.
scorch and burn. Fire up.
The story has only just... Target acquired. Shadow of the past, mind to command.
The jet blade. Dragon Ball.
This is not the way. If you leave the styles on the table, it gets much easier. Yeah, I agree. Usually it gets twice as easy, or at least 1.5 times as easy. Because generally the stars requirement often has half the time that we would otherwise have for a stage. Okay then, is this a viable option?
Let's access denied for Rex Lapis.
I'm aware that I'm using a bow character.
Mighty mythical beast.
This is not the best gaming gameplay.
Faster, stronger.
Okay, you know what? I'm down to save this stage for later. I can add you to get one of your supporting cast if I want. Wait. Oh, right. Not me. Am I down for this? Am I down for this? Can I even play this stage? Am I gonna regret it? Goddamn. I'm greedy for this, actually. What is this enemy? Lunar Reaction or Pyro? What is this enemy? SNEZH could get through this. Am I willing to reset for this? This may be a reset fast angle. Nice.
What's the occasion?
Having Overrun helps a lot there. Not immediately, but it gives me the option of using Ganyu without having to worry about it later for the bow character. Not bad. Oh fuck, come on! That was a good one.
You know what I'm gonna play? Yep. Yep. Okay, that's fine.
Alley-oop. Quick as a flash. On. No touching. All hail. Shiver.
Up to it, Monzai.
Ooh, okay. Okay, aggressive enemies.
Start the clock. Born of ice and fall. You can't run. Lights out.
Mighty mythical.
The grouping is good though.
Sorry, pal.
Faster. Stronger. On. For Rex Lapis. Yeah. Punishment.
Many happy returns.
Who is healing them?
Control breathing. Start. No touching.
Which enemy is healing?
Shiver.
Mighty mythical feet.
I think the shield guy is healing, right? I'm aware that I'm under time. Or I'm over time. Trying to formulate a plan. Actually. I have C6 showers.
Alley-oop.
Faster. Stronger. Final warning. Punishment.
Up to it, Monzai.
Hold on.
Drop your weapons. Control breathing. Start the... Yeah. Lights out.
Mighty mythical feet.
Final warning. Quick as a flash. Judgment. Shiver.
Many happy returns.
Not great grouping.
Control breathing. Stop. You can't run. Punishment.
Up to it, Monzai.
Not great grouping here. How the hell is this guy full HP? Who's healing? Which guy is healing? Which of them is healing? I need to double check. I think the bow guy is healing actually.
Congratulations.
Quick as a flash. Access denied. All hail. Yeah. Lights out.
Mighty mythical feet.
Start the clock. This is long overdue. You can't run. Punishment.
Many happy returns.
Oh, this guy is healing. I see it. Hold on. Do that one more time. Wait, no. Who's healing? Alright, I need to take the wiki then. Man, let's take the wiki. I don't think you can delete your abyss clear, no? Or do you mean a recording of those clears? The Hydro, probably. Okay, hold on. I need their name. Shadowy Husk. Line Breaker. Shadowy Husk. Standard Bearer. Defender. Probably that one. Rock Breaker Axe. Okay, time to do some research. Has a weak point. Okay, sure. Hydro Particles. What does he do? If one of the attack is fully absorbed by a player's shield, does not count if the shield breaks as a result of attack, they will sacrifice 15% of their current HP and generate healing energy that heals themselves and other nearby husks with 10-second duration. But I have no shield. Generates water on its lands and stab forward. Generates water on its lands and charge forward. Generates water on its lands and swing. If one of the Shadowy Husk Standard Bearer's attack is fully absorbed by a player's shield, does not count the shield break result of attack, they will generate Pyro Shield on itself and nearby Husk at the cost of HP. Generate Flaming Barrier banner on its hand and draw energy from it, shoot fireball. Generate Flaming banner on its spear, swing it around, deal damage. If one of the Husk defenders is fully absorbed by a player's shield, does not count. The bow will reinforce itself with a guard shield that blocks attack from the front and increase its own attack by 15%. Sets its bow on the ground and aims at the player before shooting. Shoot an attack toward the air. Perform 2 axe swing. Combines his axe and perform 2 spinning sweep. Combines his axe into a shield and slam it in front of him, dealing damage. If there is a Shadowy Husk nearby, Black Serpent Knights do not count. Rush toward the Shadowy Husk, combines its axe and perform a last shield, block all damage from the front. While the shield active, the Black Serpent Knight will continuously adjust its position to protect its ally. The shield lasts until the player manages to get behind it. If one of the Black Serpent Knight's rockaway attack is fully absorbed by a shield, the attack will be interrupted and enter Rocking Rampage for 11 seconds at the cost of HP. High resistance. Perform 5 spinning sweep, dealing damage. Chartered player. Okay, so it's not an ability of these things. It's probably a stage thing. A period of time after the challenge begins, all party members will continuously lose small amount of HP. Enemy stun double. The HP percentage of all opponents affected by this will change at interval. After changing, all the HP value will be the same as HP percent of the affected opponent with the highest current HP. So they will always be similar HP to the one with the highest HP. Got it. Okay, that's what it is.
Stronger. All hail.
Well, we're gonna suffer. That's what's gonna happen. We have to hit them all, or we suffer. Hello Ari, I did change my layout, yes.
Sorry, pal.
Control breathing.
How you doing today, Ari?
Touching. For Rex Lapis. You can't run.
I would like them to be closer to each other when I start doing damage.
Quick as a flash. You can't run. Shiver.
Up to it, Montai. Alley-oop.
Faster. Stronger. Born of ice and frost. All hail. Lights out.
Many happy returns.
That one bow enemy is annoying. Yeah, if I am... Okay, so I will always need to go to the bow enemy. Can I rewind? I can. Been working your butt off. Well, I hope you're gonna reap the fruit of your reward from working your butt off.
Sorry, pal.
Quick as a flash. Access denied. Blaze over. Judgment. Shiver.
Up to it, Montai. Hey, what the?
That's a good start. Oh. Oh, fuck. I messed it up. Why the hell did I do that? I want to apply some pyro, and my skill was not up.
Faster. Stronger. On.
Why the hell did I do that?
This is long over.
That was a brain fart moment.
You can't run. Punishment.
Up to it, Montai.
That one enemy with high HP is griefing. I'm down to just chilling at the beginning and wait for all of them to go over the way.
Shiver.
Mighty mythical feat. Congratulations.
Faster. Stronger. Born of ice and frost. Blaze over. Judgment. Lights out.
Many happy returns.
I'm gonna targeting the bow and hope the other melee come to me. Okay, I killed one.
Let's. No touching. All hail. You can't run. Shiver.
Up to it, Montai. Sorry, pal.
Rough. But I do see a glimpse of victory here.
Yeah, it is possible.
Punishment.
Many happy returns.
I would like that enemy to come over me. Do not heal, you fuck. Good enough.
Control breathing. On. Born of ice and fog. You can't run. Shiver.
See if I can kill them with a burst here. Nice. Targeting the bow. Okay, just start a new rotation.
Let's move. No touching. Blaze over. Hit judgment. Punishment.
Many happy returns.
Nice grouping. That one enemy is not nearby. Come on, they healed. Whew. They healed.
Sorry, pal.
Quick as a flash. Stop. Access denied. All hail.
Ganju is a valuable character in this clear because of her AoE application. Enemies are all over the place. I don't think swapping her out for a character that even with better buffing, I don't think that's gonna be better.
Control breathing. On point. No touching. This is long overdue. Shiver.
Mighty mythical beast. Alley-oop.
This is okay because all of them are at somewhat similar HP.
All hail.
Many happy returns. Congratulations.
They are outside of the zone. Come on.
Sorry,
Holy shit! We got it, baby! Ah! A total win the race. God damn. What a stage. Gaming proves he's the best DPS once again in this damn game. Today you learn not to select this stage ever again at all costs. Well, you know what? In retrospective, that stage mechanic can be fun if you have an AoE character like Flint's. Oh boy, that's a good one. That's a good one. Okay, do I want a shield character that applies pyro, or do I want a heal character that applies electro? I think I'm leaning toward this guy. Hotel would have clear. Oh, Hotel would have cried. Fair enough. Jeez. Give me a pyro character, god damn it. Thank you very much.
Ready to ride.
Oh, I'm out of shit. It doesn't matter. Okay, I still need to think about this. Who can help me with, say, Inefa is pretty useless if I don't have a Hydro character. That's also a problem. This character will help me make a good Kinech team. Is this my second account? Yes, that is indeed Mr. Streamer second account. I have 4 stages remaining. 2 of them will be trivial with my Wigger C2. I need to formulate a plan for the remaining 2 stages.
Am I gonna have to redo the stage again? What if I disconnect during the screen character selection? I actually don't know. I actually don't know. I've never tried that. I can try that for research purpose. I think damn it, I don't want to change it. Okay, hold on. I think SNEZH can clear this boss with some pyro characters. I don't think I need to use Mavuiga for this stage. Have I seen the 4-star Abyss clear? I have. It's impressive. It's also fueled by some particular great 4-star items that a person that Wales will get. I'm down with this. The one with the drag? Yeah, that's great.
For the Lord of the Night.
The Chevres E is nice. I believe that requires a lot of reset for the Chevres E to connect. I tried it. It's not easy. I used the wrong one. That's fine, I guess.
Target acquired. Shadow of the past, mine to command.
Glory to its none can compare. Especially not when I'm in a bad mood. You don't rise easily in
Turning point.
Soma, get them! You're in toast!
I got him cornered.
There's no point using Kinish E during middle of that. It does no damage.
A turning point in fate.
I'm okay with that, Claire. Well, Kangoshi, you're about to get your answer. Talk jam indeed. Actually, I may not have time to play the game I plan to play later on. It's already quite late. It's probably gonna take me maybe 15 more minutes to finalize the theater here. But to play the other game I wanted to play, maybe we can start it. Oh, I'm in here. Interesting. Had to turn on your PC just comment feel like that Neymar gif where he looks at the World Cup. Huh? This one? For what? What game? The game is called 12 Minute. I just watched a review. Well, I'm still not finished watching the review of that game. But it's basically, I'm gonna give you a slight glimpse with. It's a point and click adventure or with a top-down perspective like this. It's kind of a detective mystery thriller game where the protagonist is keep experiencing a time loop all over again, and the protagonist, this guy, will have to find out how to get out of that time loop. It's a neat premise. It's not something that's unique. Definitely it's been done before, but I think it's a neat game. I'm down to try it, and if I can clear the game within 2 hours, I can refund that game to Steam. That's the plan. And if I play the game for much more than that, then that's fine, I guess. Since I do get more time out of my money, more playtime out of my money. What's the best time loop game? I don't know. I don't keep a tally of those. Alright, so basically if we got out during the screen of selecting a character, when we go back to selecting a character. This is... Can someone go back into my stream to confirm these are the exact 3 characters? They don't even change, right? It's still Nicole, Kaya, and Lisa. If someone can go back into the stream a bit and confirm for me, that would be nice. I'm gonna grab... What am I gonna grab? I think I can get an Overlord team going here. And I'm going to grab Nicole. Yeah, pretty sure these are the characters, yeah. Okay, so I have one more stage before the boss, and I have the Lunar Arcana stage. I think Kaya is too weak. I think Lisa is not gonna be good enough. Alright, Nicole it up. Even though I kind of want some other elements, but these are what I have. Do I need more characters right now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14. I have enough characters to clear 3 stages. I don't need to get more characters. I'm gonna go ahead and get some Overload buff, because that's what my team is leaning toward. Inefa is just absolutely useless right now. Inefa is just a worse visual right now. And a shielder, I guess. There is no Hydro enemy in here to even make use of her stuff. Let's go ahead and use Mavuika for one of these stages. And then we can go back here and deal with this. Nicole, Lisa, Kaya, thank you, Dark. Thank you for going back and checking. So because Inefa is an useless character with a Hydro, I have no problem using her right here. I am going to use this useless character. And I'm going to use Shavras, Nicole, I think I'm okay with using Nicole. I can use Shavras actually too. Thanks for the follow, Jesus Rivals.
Rise with the cleanup sequence. Drop your weapons! Fire it up! Here's backup! Full throttle! Light up the blazing sun!
Oh, I missed it.
Rev the engines! Final warning!
Don't get too close! I got you covered!
Pyroclastic surge! Incinerate!
Defensive mode engaged.
Stop right there!
I'm fine with that. Escofia does give me an interesting option to work with, but do I really need a male team right now? I don't think so. I don't think I need a male team. But she's still a good character among these three. Sure, I'll grab this. Hold on. What is this? Melee disadvantage. I don't think I need that. I don't think I need to make it more difficult for myself. Just clear the stage and then save Mavuika for last stage, and then I will get this in the bag. That's basically gonna be it. I don't need to make this more difficult for myself with this choosing a different enemy here. Is this gonna be a Kinich angle? I think it's going to be a Kinich angle. So Kinich, Durin, Nicole, and just a random Toma will work. Then I will have Mavuika, Chavez, Auroron plus Inefa. Okay. The chef has arrived. Indeed. Now, there is going to be a bit of problem with targeting for Kinich, but we can reset for that if needed. In multiple enemy case, Kinich targeting can be a bit finicky.
Check this out. Supporting fire. Locked on.
Oh, that's good.
I think not.
Stay back. Turning.
All right, easy, easy, easy.
I got him cornered.
I've been saving characters enough for the later stages to be easy. That's nice. Here we go. Any cool buff? Give me a cool buff. Before we end, give me a cool buff. Do I need an electro character? I don't need shit. Auron is here to deal with the flying a little shit. We are fine. We are very fine. Okay, let's go. It's in the bag, baby. It's in the bag, baby. Nico.
Burn it down. Be free.
Final warning.
I can try a thing actually. I have some time. I want to try the sharp rest thing. It's very difficult though.
Light it up. Farewell.
There is going to be some RNG with the enemy, whether he does the correct thing or not. Nope, that doesn't do it. The new event is so low effort, is it? Oh well.
Be free.
It has to do the right thing too. Nope, that's not the right thing. It has to open the thing in the middle of its chest. Like that. And that fails. And that fails. So I believe what DHC WSP have done is just reset until it succeeds. That's basically what happens. I would try a few more times, but if I don't get it within like 10 times, I'll just stop. That's not the thing. Hello, are we?
Stop right there!
Nope. I think the distance between me and the enemy has to be fixed as well, so that Chevrolet's attack can hit the thing on its chest.
He's free.
Do the thing.
Drop your weapons!
Nope. Hold doesn't work? No. Hold is actually not aiming.
Stop right there!
For example, it's locked onto the enemy right there. It's locked onto its head. I can try it, actually. I can still try it.
Not too far now.
Drop your weapons!
It's not doing the right thing. So I'm gonna waste this. I can only hold for so long until she finds. Right. We'll reset. I'm down to learn something.
Final warning!
We'll try 3 more times. We wait until it opens its chest thing, and then we shoot.
Not too far now.
Without aiming.
Stop right there!
Oh, hey, look at that. Okay,
Be gone.
now what do I do?
Light up the blazing sun!
You know, I want to see if I can replicate that a few more times. I want to see if I can replicate that a few more times. Aim the wings, it doesn't work.
Drop your weapons! Rise with the...
He's free.
Okay. I think it's the distance. We have to be a specific distance away from the boss.
Burn it down!
Not too far now.
Has to be a very specific distance away from the boss. Stop it! Stop it! Bro messed up my distance!
He's free.
Final warning!
Let's get the clear.
Go. You're free now.
Pyroclastic surge! Incinerate!
The distance seems to be 2 times of the full dash. That's what I did when it was stunned and I dashed toward it. The distance seems to be 2 times a full dash.
Light up the blazing sun!
And obviously during when it's flying I just try to estimate it, but if people need some way to start, that seems to be it. Let's do it a few more times. Let's do it a few more times. The more you know, indeed. Now that I'm in the know, I'm kind of excited about it.
Not too far now.
It's around that distance. If it moves, I have to move after it. Come on. No way. No way.
Drop your weapons!
There we go.
Light it up!
This is very server specific. Also, just in case for the people wanting to know, oh, I could have done that. Just for in case for people wanting to know why I don't aim at this wing, it's because Chevres hold E always specifically targeted. You see the target on its head right there, even when I aimed at the wing. I'm gonna do that one more time. So the target, it's a small square that's locked into the enemy. I only have to aim my screen generally toward its direction. See that square right there? On the head? See that square? She's always aiming toward it. If you're not seeing it yet, I'm gonna look into my stream and help you pointing it out. Direction. That right there. She's aiming at it, even when my screen is not pointing at it. See that square right there? On the head. See that square? It's a feature to make Chevres easier to play, so we don't have to 100% aim it all the time. But for this purpose, it doesn't work. We're trying to do it without Auron. I mean, I'm trying to learn the tech. That's what it is.
He's free.
I think I can replicate it quite often now.
Final warning!
Go! You're free now!
Such defiance.
Try and stop me! Pyroclastic surge! Incinerate!
If you have not seen DHC WSP clear yet, it is an incredibly cool and informative clear for the Spiral Abyss.
Blazing sun! Incinerate! Incinerate!
Okay, we got it. The character that deals the most damage, yeah, obviously. Even though it's a overload team. Most opponents defeated. Flames! Most damage taken. Sino cannot get attacking the elves like this. Any gaming appearance. Blood had to take on the hardest stage for my entire clear. Sino. Flowers used, castless. Yeah, that's the end of it. Okay, I need to check something. Surprise attack! Bro was the MVP but not recognized. Yeah. If they count the AoE damage, I'm pretty sure Gaming's damage should be 4 times there. Because he fought 4 enemies at perfect AoE the entire time. But alas.
Game says no 4-star over here on my end screen achievement. I'm doing something on my phone. Give me a moment, chat. So what I'm doing right now is I'm looking at my main account to see what are the cards that I have already gotten on my main account, so I can avoid them. Avoid taking them on this account as well. I think the chariot I don't have yet on my main account. The strength, wheel, hangman, temperance, devil, tower, star, judgment, magician, empress. Oh, I already have the chariot. Oh man, okay. And I think I already have judgment too, right? Okay, so both of these cards my main account already has. Well, bummer. I'm not gonna restart. Or the other card. Hermit, Chariot, Emperor, High Priestess, the Fool, World, the Sun, the Moon, Death, Justice. Oh, I don't have Judgment yet. Okay, nice. I'm gonna take Judgment. Trade of you don't have Chariot? Unless you have a duplicate, you can just wait. Give me a moment. Okay, I don't have Judgment on my main yet. Well, okay, what cards do you have then, Enough? You can list them. And I can trade if you want to. So I'm looking for something that is not... I'm gonna list them out on my end. Sun, Moon, Death, Justice, Hermit, Chariot, obviously, Emperor, High Priestess, Fool, Worm. Yep, that was the ones that I do not want, and those are the ones I already have on my main account. Can you list a few as well? Because they are things that I also have on my old account that I preferably want to avoid, but they are not set in stone. So in the meantime, I'm stuck on the screen. Let's take a look at the review video of this. The Empress, High Priestess. Okay, hold on. Strength. Okay, I see Empress. I don't have. Hold on. Let me list them out. This is so nerdy. This is so fucking nerdy. Strength. Justice I had. Devil I do not. Star. Oh, Star I do not. Sun I had. Judgment. Kind of. Fool I have. Death I have. Wheel of Fortune. Hold on. Okay. Hold on.
May I have either the Empress or the Wheel of Fortune in exchange? Okay, give me a moment. Are we gonna make that trade on my main account? Well, we can make that trade on this account too. No, I'll do it on my main. Which one on main are the old? I don't think. Oh, okay. Hold on. What does Wheel of Fortune look like? Genshin Wheel of Fortune card. Let's see which one looks cooler. Oh my god, Wheel of Fortune looks like this? God damn. You know what? This is edgy. I like it. Oh, this is Isterov. God damn. Wow, why is she so dark and gloomy? I'll take this. Yeah, I'll take the Wheel of Fortune. If you don't mind. We're doing some card tradings in here that I wonder if the trading system is gonna be similar to that. No shit, no shit. Love for the whole chat. Okay. I'm currently trading with the NEF on my main account, which is on my phone here. So you are not gonna see it on screen. But this is my old account that I log in on my computer, and my main account is currently on my phone. So you want the chariot, right? Just make sure I already put the chariot card there, but just making sure.
Promise for adventurers from all walks of life. Wouldn't you agree?
People ought not be so frightened of ghosts.
Okay. Cool. Exchange!
This land holds nothing but promise for adventurers from all walks of life. Wouldn't you agree?
Death? Well, I do have death, I think. My wife Ronova, I made sure to collect that one. Alright, I'm gonna log out from my phone. Thanks for the trade. I hope you are happy with your trade. I just turned my phone off. I don't think it's gonna immediately eject you out the world, but leave when you want. What is Arlequin over C2 value over C1? I don't have the number specifically for you, but I'm aware that it's pretty good. Now, the slight problem with Arlequin C2 is... Okay, I can show it to you. The slight problem of Arlequin C2 is that in a melt team, most of the time, we are just not wanting it to trigger because it can mess up our melt timing. However, if you're willing to learn a new melt timing, with Alekino C2, then it can be a pretty nice gain. Impact. Ari can no longer Genshin. That's so unfortunate. Aoi gotta play on and depending on someone else's device. I'm sorry to hear that. Which team's better here? We're gonna take a look at a few Alekino's team, and I'll just show you the difference. What's the version of Bennett here? Where's Bennett? Actually, goddamn, Bennett is not that great in this team. Okay, Bennett's 100k. Meanwhile, Durin is 110 and Nicole is 116. The power of Hex passive to Hex characters. Okay, now here's what we're looking for. In an overload team, I believe Alekino C2 is very big. Very, very big. So C1 first. C1 Alekino is 135. C1 Alekino is big. 135 divided by 116, that was a 16% increase in team damage for this team. Now Alekino C2. 145 divided by 135. That's another 7% increase. Now, whether you want that is up to you. I think the charge attack is there, right? Yep. It's a decent size increase. Let's take a look at hold on. Let's take a look at the other teams. I believe the team with Sid Lally will perform, the C2 will perform worse actually, because C2 will mess with melt timing. Where's Alekino? Okay, I'm gonna grab this, I guess. What the hell is this? Yeah, sure. I don't know about this one. What's the result? 186 down to 156. I think this is a heavily ping dependent combo, right? Let me double check. I think the Jeff shows this on one of his streams. Yeah, this is a heavily ping dependent combo. If you miss the timing of the C2 proc, you are straight up losing 17% team damage if you miss the timing of the C2 proc. And when that is the case, well, I guess C2 is still nicer, I guess. I guess C2 is still around. Huh, 20% increase. You know what? That's huge. That's actually huge. Oh, the numbers don't lie. And lastly, I want to check one other situation, which is Alekino Hexmona, which is a team that people has been using more and more. This is very aura on enemy dependent as well, so I'm not entirely sure how this would work if I level her constellation up. So 138, go to C1. 165 to 138, that is 19%. Now go to C2. $186 divided by 165. It's a 12% increase. So those are the numbers that can potentially help you make your decision. I was surprised to see the numbers from Silali team version with Melt being the highest, but I will still say that the Silali Melt team is the hardest to execute. And if you miss just a little bit of melting timing, the damage go down significantly.
This land holds nothing but promise for adventurers from all walks of life. Wouldn't you agree?
Flip says Arlecchino is garbage. Arlecchino is always clearing things one cost behind Mavuiga. It is known at this point. So obviously Arlecchino is not as good as Mavuiga, but I will not call her garbage. If you have already have an Arlecchino on your account, you can decide to continue investing in her instead of getting Mavuiga. But if you don't have either Arlecchino or Mavuiga and you're choosing between the two, then Mavuiga will always win. Here I can show you a little bit of clears. So let's say Pokeball, Mavuiga. Mavuiga lowest clear is 4 costs. Well, that's a really good player. Some more average player would be 7 costs. Let's see how is an Arlecchino doing in this case. Arlecchino clears at 8 costs compared to a more casual Mavuiga 7 cost. Let's check a different boss. Dog. Arlecchino clears at 8.5 cost. Gonna just try to average the first 3 clears. Mavuiga clears at, you know what? That is a big difference. You know what? Fair enough. Let's check a few more. Mavuiga against the Secret Source Automaton is 1 cost. 1, 2 cost. 1, 1, 2. Sure, we'll take that. Let's see Arlecchino. 4. I have changed my stance. With the data I've recently acquired, this character is trash. Last salvage for Arlecchino. I'm gonna check 2 other bosses that are not favoring any characters in particular and just Pyro is okay. Which boss would that be? Which boss would not favor any character in particular? Okay, I'm gonna go with Hera. Arlecchino clear 1 cost. Cool. With R5 Battle Pass weapon. Mavuiga. Also 1 cost. 102 seconds though. Let's choose a different, more difficult boss. You've never seen C6 Mavuiga? Now you have. We order the list from cheapest investment to most expensive achievement, so all the C0 will appear first. Sigurd seems pretty difficult for both. Let's see. Mavuiga, how the fuck do people do this? 3.5 compared to 8? That's such huge discrepancy. What the hell? Okay. How is Alekino doing? 12. Alright then. What about Alekino boss? Sure. One cost? I think Mahuika can actually clear this one cost. Okay, but 83 seconds though. Let's check. I think Mahuika actually also clears this one cost. Yeah, 102 seconds, one cost. Alright, I'm glad you have come to a decision for yourself. Okay. Alekino is not a character that I have extensive knowledge about, but I believe those clears do, those are good data for us to make a decision. Do I actually have to do daily? Okay, fine. How far is that? Huh. You guess newer is always better? Generally that's the case. I think I'm gonna put a addendum to that, just an additional clause to that. Newer that can play with the new Archon is often better. Newer that do not like to play with the Archon of the region is uncertain. I cannot make a conclusive prediction about that. Why do I have to use that? Cause Parker. Cause Parker is a character. I don't know, will he shock everyone in half a year from now? And people start to discover some combo for Valka? That would be fun. I don't know. People did discover combo for Skirk and Buika about 6 months after their release. Hello, Havidas.
Ad Astra. Thank you for...
Do I think there's going to be a melt unit in SNEZH now? Yeah, there could be. But I don't think that says much. If the mount unit is a support, then Mavuika will eat well. Alekino will also eat well. If the mount unit is a DPS, then it's likely that they're gonna be better than Mavuika and Alekino. Now, it's not the end for Mavuika and Alekino if that happens, because they still have Overload, they still have Mona Hex team, but it's gonna be rough. I cannot say for sure. It's still a Cryo region, so it could happen. and it has been long enough since Mahuika comes out. By the time Cryo Archon comes out, Mahuika would have been 2 years old exactly. So I could see they try to make some characters better than her. They could. But that is not to say that they will. If there is, I think the Noi character is a pretty good candidate for that. He looks like he's Pyro, the Noi character from SNEZH trailer. That is heavily speculative though. Oh, wait. I should grab these. Would I agree that I should only invest in DPS team that have good vertical? Well, if you're asking me, I have a biased answer. I like to invest in things I like, characters I like. I think I have mentioned that a few times. However, when you say investing, are you saying investing further than C0R0, or are you just say getting the character at C0R0 at all? So the pros of having a good vertical is that in the future, when we want that same team to perform better, we have a way to do so by getting more of that good vertical. However, if we want to invest in a new team anyway, then it does not matter whether previous year we have invested in a team with good vertical or not. Right? If I never intend to go above Flint's C0, because next year I'm gonna get a new character, then I don't care about what Flint C1 and Flint C2 does. But you could also say that having the option of investing in vertical is also nicer than not having an option. So it entirely depends on what you want out of your team. Is this a character that you want to play for a long time? Continue playing even when newer and shinier stuff comes around? That case, you get the vertical. Flint's drip, badass gentleman, actually Flint's goofball, chill. See you, Dino. Thanks for hanging out. What does Odette do? Odette is a character that... Let me see what's the best way, what's the best approximation for that character. Odette is functioning somewhat similar to Linnea, but she does not provide any defensive utility. So in what aspect does she function similar to Linnea? Odette applies her element from off-field regularly. The rate of application is somewhat similar to Escofia. So Odette is going to attack the enemy with cryo every 2 seconds and apply every 2 seconds. This is Escofia is actually attacking every 1 second but applying every 2 seconds. And Odette provides a team-wide buffing. It is not reducing the enemy resistance, but it's still a team-wide buffing regardless. Odette provides a team-wide stellar damage buff. And the aspect that I think Odette is similar to Linnea the most is that Odette provides a nook
Know of any new orchestral?
at the beginning of her skill cast,
Swap out the background music in the kitchen once in a while.
similar to Linnea, nook at the beginning of her skills cast. Then the remaining of her skill is kind of doing more pathetic damage. Is that a good approximation? Or would you like a better example? So some stellar reaction buff but no defensive utility. Yes, that's correct. You can also compare Odette to Inefa too, I think. Provide some buff. No defensive utility, no shield in this case. The damage is lower than Inefa, so that's why I don't want to compare her to Inefa. I compare her to Linnea because Linnea in the by team, the damage share is lower. I think the stream seems fine on my end. Can go shit. I would, you know what? I would compare Odette to Columbina Light for stellar reactions. That's another okay comparison you can make. Columbina Light specifically, because I think she functions similar to a Columbina. She can buff every single stellar reactions. However, I don't think her buffing value is as good as Columbina. Columbina does around similar damage to Odette. Columbina provides a team-wide Luna buff, while Odette provides a team-wide Stellar buff. But what Columbina has over Odette is the reaction enhancement that Columbina provides for our team. Basically, Columbina has the Archon privilege. So, what is the reaction enhancement? Those are the things that says when the burst is currently being active, Lunar Charge has 33% chance to perform an additional lightning strike. Lunar Crystallize has 30% chance to inflict an extra attack, and she generates extra Verdant Deal in Lunar Bloom team. This is the Archon privilege. For all stellar reaction or few specific ones, well, I am aware that she provides a buff for both stellar conduct, which is cryo plus electro, and stellar sword, which is cryo plus Nemo. Those are the only two stellar reactions we have right now. You could say that, hey, that's only two. Maybe they're gonna have three. Will Odette buff the third one too? Well, one, we don't know if there's gonna be a third one. Two, and we don't know if Odette's kid gonna buff the third one or not. But right now, there are two, and she buffs both. Is Alekino's weapons good for characters other than Alekino? It's worse than the green stick for characters other than Alekino. I believe Alekino's weapon is very specific with Bond of Life stuff. Is the new craftable catalyst or battle pass better than Wizard for Risley in 7.0? The battle pass weapon, new battle pass weapon, is not usable on Risley because it requires a regular charge attack to hit, and Risley in a stellar sword team, stellar conduct team, technically does not do a normal charge attack. All of his charge attack is converted to stellar conduct, and it does not satisfy the condition of the weapon doing a regular charge attack. Regarding the new battle pass weapon for Risley, wait, no, that's battle pass. So regarding the new craftable weapon for Risley, it is not reliable. Because in a Risley team, the best Risley Stellar Conduct teams, there are 3 cryo characters, and the Battle Pass weapon requires Risley to trigger a reaction. So he needs to hit cryo onto an electro-affected enemy, and that is not reliable in his team. Thus, both the new Battle Pass and the new Craftable are not good for Risley. How sure are we about that? Very sure. Unless they do last minute change, the beta testing people has been saying that Risley charge attack cannot trigger the Battle Pass weapon at all. Which Archon is rerunning in the next version? Odette, Alecchino, Flint in F1. None. We are going to have information about that on Friday stream anyway, because it's going to be the special program, and we are going to see information regarding that. The information we have now are from leaks that says Odette is going to release. Alongside her, there's going to be Alecchino, Flint, and Inefa rerun. So no Archon.
Checked absolutely.
Alright, chat. That's gonna be it for me today. We did not get to the 12-minute game. I will plan for it on a different day then. So here we go. That's the star, the pearl, the shiniest diamond of Fontaine gonna greet everyone off today. It's been a while since we see him around. Give him the honor. It's been fun, chat. I hope to see you on Friday stream as we're gonna watch the special program together. It's gonna be generally 1 hour earlier than my regular stream, so I will start my stream earlier as well, and then we can watch the special program together, discuss every potential leaks or speculations that we may have both regarding the lore and the mechanics of the game. We'll see you then, chat. Appreciate all of you, whether you're just looking in around in the background or actively participating in the stream. See you around and have a great day. Bye bye.